Breaking news. Still gonna call it a rumor, but it's from a credible source, Ring Magazine, Ring TV, whatever you want to call it. They're saying that they have an anonymous source that tells them that Rob Reisner Jr. and Mikey Garcia have agreed to fight in L.A. Staples Center July 28th. And David Benavidez will be part of a Showtime doubleheader. With this fight being the main event, we back with the Boston Clinic again. Third news breaking for the day, and everybody talking about Joshua and Wilder. I may address that in a live stream coming up in about an hour. So be looking out for a live stream. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Or if you haven't hit the bell icon, hit the bell icon so you know exactly when we going live, baby. And we live from the 313. You didn't know I'm from Detroit, and you know what it is. But yeah, I'm not excited for the fight. I'm just gonna keep it real because I know it's gonna happen. Mikey Garcia is gonna beat Rob Reisner Jr. down. I don't think he might stop him. He might stop him. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure on that. Mikey is a very powerful lightweight. When he at lightweight, he's a different fighter than from when he's at 140. And I will say that, So I'll give him a good chance to stop Rob Reisner Jr. But Rob Reisner Jr. is talented. He just, he ain't coached right. He's under his father, Mike Stafford, and it went horribly wrong. The Kami fight, people just thought, okay, once he get that world title, he gonna really step it up. Then he went to Shabakov. Some people thought Shabakov won. Then he went against Javier Fortuna, I believe, and that was the breaking point. All the hype around Rob Reisner Jr., I ain't gonna say the support, but all the hype around him just stopped there. When he struggled with a smaller guy, Rob Reisner Jr., Javier Fortuna, who climbed up a couple weight classes since he started boxing, I believe. And was getting hurt and just couldn't use his jab and stay on the outside and just win and be disciplined. I think everybody jumped off that bandwagon about him beating Mikey Garcia. History tells us that he's not going to put it together in one training camp. I like the guy. I like Money. I thought Bunny could give Mikey Garcia a run before the Javier Fortuna fight. Even after the Shabakov fight, I was wrong. I don't admit saying I was wrong. I think Mikey Garcia gonna put a showcase in front of his fellow Californians and do what he got to do with Benavidez. Obviously, if he's a double feature, he ain't about to fight nobody of substance. Possibly could it be Anthony Durrell? Anthony Durrell already ducked out of that fight once. I know he just won and he's looking for a world title, so he could be in a mix for that. I don't think they're gonna put Plant in there with him right now. Ukazi is James DeGale mandatory. It's not going to be Gilberto Ramirez. He got a fight coming up at the in Oklahoma City. I thought with Oklahoma City Thunder play if you in Oklahoma out there. Go check him out versus the Columbia that he fighting. I don't know a lot about him, the Colombian, but he got a lot of knockouts, so should be interesting from that standpoint. I don't know who Benavidez is gonna fight, but as usual, I link my sources in the description. Or I put the screenshot in the video. So y'all know how I do. So I like to keep my reputation squeaky clean. I don't like, to put out false propaganda like other channels like Casual Boxing Talk. But hey, I'm not saying nobody's name like Casual Boxing Talk. But I like to have a good rating with the community. This is gonna be an interesting beatdown. What if Rob Reisner Jr. does, be disciplined, does fight up and down to his competition? And that tends to happen in sports with teams and individuals play and fight up and down to their competition. And if that's the case, and Rob Reisner Jr. is going to fight up to his competition in this fight, it's going to be more of a treat than a trick. And that's the only thing I can really hold on to it. But my whole little synopsis or premise on this fight has been that Rob Reisner Jr. Mikey Garcia should have took it right after he beat Adrian Broner. That fight was at its hottest. It was hot as fish grease. And he didn't capitalize on it. He went up to make history versus Lipinets, which was a tougher fight than advertised. Like I told people didn't believe me, but everybody came back, gave my props on that one. I told Lipinets was gonna be tough, and now he's coming back down. So it's a couple bright spots for Rob Reisner Jr. in this fight. Obviously, Mikey Garcia is coming back down in weight. He was weighing about 170 before the first Lipinets camp in February. So he gonna drain all his weight back down to 135. So that's in your favor. He's coming back down. Another thing that's in your favor, height and reach. And he just came off a tough fight with Lipinets where he took some punishment as well. So, some things in his favor, but I don't think he's going to be too competitive, man. Like I said, unless he fights up and down to his competition, and that seems to be what it is because he's been fighting down to his competition of late. So let's see if he can fight up. But I just see a beatdown in this fight, a superb beatdown, man. And it's a doubleheader with Benavidez on there as well, super middleweight champion. I think he was one of the youngest super middleweight champion of all time. So he's always a treat to watch. It's a Showtime doubleheader, and but I thought this fight was at its hottest point if Mikey Garcia would have fought Easter after Broner, because Easter and Broner used to be way more closer than what they are now. Before Broner moved exclusively down to West Palm Beach, Florida with Kevin Cunningham and Tank, and it would have been Big Brother taking up little brother taking up for Big Brother. They could have really commercialized this fight by using Adrian Broner's name, his relationship with Mikey Garcia, and the little triangle they got with him fighting Mikey Garcia. They could have really used that, and it could have bolstered Mike Roberts Jr. Commercial appeal, and it could have bolstered the purses for this fight. But obviously, Mikey went to go make history. You can't knock him for that. But it's gonna be a fight. I'm not gonna say it's a fight that I'm looking forward to. I hate to see a fellow American brother, get dog walked like Mikey Garcia may potentially dog walk him. It'll be interesting when this fight is formally announced. What is the odds that's opening up on this fight? Might be 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. As Mikey being the favorite, that's gonna be interesting to look at. But I'll give Easter Jr. about 10% winning this fight, and I think that's being generous. It's TVC and more. Y'all know what it is. We gone.